Well, if you work on cars long enough, you are going to come across working on one of these VVT-I spool valves for Toyotas and other products. Unfortunately, they break really easy. They get seized in there. Some solenoid portion will break off, and you'll be left with this piece. May not even be sticking out, and there'll be nothing to grab onto, and it'll be stuck inside. It'll be stuck inside because of that burnt-on corrosion and crap on there. So, a couple tips to get it out. First off, give yourself some space. This one I had to take out the battery tray and everything to get down in there. And that's where the VVT solenoid lives. And that bore was coked up with dirty, rotten motor oil. So I ended up basically spraying Croil in there and blasting it in with air to kind of sit overnight and loosen everything. And after that, it sprayed some brake clean in to kind of flush all the juice away, and then a little bit more, and then I added a teeny bit of heat in there just to make sure the Croil moved around enough. I ended up pulling it out by threading a bolt into it, something like this. Gets threaded into there. This is a 10mm shank. It fit perfectly. I threaded it in there, and then I kind of created an angle for my pry bar, and I worked it out slowly, and it came straight out. You have to make sure you're pulling straight out, and the bolt is going straight in to the bore, because if you break it anymore, you'll leave yourself very little to get out, and the last thing you want to have is just this little nub at the end stuck there. It has a little relief here at the last section, so you should be able to get this out easily, but what you want is to be able to get this portion out here. So you want to be able to have something to thread into. And soak it in some penetrant. You want to make sure that you break down as much of the oil that's kind of stuck and baked onto this item, and this is soft aluminum, so this thing will snap off several times. You'll end up with pieces like that trying to get the rest of it out. So once you pull out the spool valve portion, which is the steel portion in the middle, you may not be able to get the spring out, which is stuck in there, and that's fine. Thread something into it. A 10mm shanked bolt worked perfectly, threaded right into it. I used a quarter drive air ratchet with a 14mm on it and just drove it in nice and smooth with slight pressure to kind of grip, and then was able to pull it straight out. It just took a little bit of time. Some heat and soak with Croil penetrating lubricant, and I'm going to clean the bore out now before I put the new one in. So good luck to you. I hope it helps you.